See, it says to us to input the data given in figure 1 into your relational database. So we could have at this point populated our tables, yeah? Now, beyond that, this is how you evidence, yeah? And see, it advises you to spend 45 minutes on this activity. Let's copy all of this into Word. Now, it says evidence your table structures and validation as screen prints using the given activity to RTF template. So they're going to give you a kind of a template, yeah? Display your screenshots basically to show the design view of each table showing the structure, including the fields and data types. Okay, now let's do this first, yeah? It says the design view of each of the tables showing the structure, including the fields and data types. Let's go to the database, open, let's say, the design view where the data types are, yeah? It says the structure and the data types. All we want is a little snippet of this here, yeah? Remember, TBL is there and there is no spaces between the fields, and each composite field name is basically separated by capitals. So the two words here is beach and the other word is name. Beach with a capital, name with, and so on and so forth. I'm using my snipping tool. New. So basically go over this, yeah? Now it's got everything. It's got the table name, the fields. Be careful that you're not hiding stuff, yeah? So make sure that everything is clear. Go to the document, press paste, yeah? One is there. The second one. So in all, I'm doing the same thing for every single table that I have. So here I open the district table. I'm getting my snipping tool, new. Okay, that's it. That's all I need. Paste. Let me do all of them quickly. So here's all my screenshots. Be careful. Do not annotate anything. Do not add things that you're not asked to add. You're just creating problems for yourself and for the examiner, yeah? The person that will mark this. They only asked you for the tables. It says in design view of each table showing the structure, yeah? Including the fields and data types. So here's all the fields, the structure of the table, the fields are here. And we used correct naming convention, as we said before, and here are the data types. If they find a small mistake here, depending on what mistake there is, for instance, the review here, it could be number, but text, they should accept it, yeah? You could have put number there. So this is the only ambivalent or ambiguous thing that I can think of, the review year. But it's correct in any case, yeah? So let's move on to what is asking us here. So we need validation, including a suitable example for each of these. Presence check, yeah? If we go back, so length check, value lookup, table lookup, format check, yeah? Let's go back to our requirements. Let's paste them over so that we have a good look at them, yeah? So now let's paste them here. It says a record will not save without the surname and telephone number of the volunteer information being present. That gives us an idea that the present check that it's asking us, because that's how it's going to appear in the exam, yeah? So basically it's asking us to do the surname and telephone number of the volunteer, yeah? So basically include a suitable example, just one. So either the surname or the telephone number. But the telephone number has a length check in it, so we can say, we can merge these. This is allowed, and length check, yeah? and we've validated this in two ways. Look at the table. So if we go to design view, when you take the screenshots of this, you can't really see if the database is this big and you provide all of this empty space. Manage this better. So basically click on the middle, the restore, let's say down button, and use this, but do not hide the fields. In the database we're showing a format like this, yeah, as well. So like 8 digits. So we're defining the format as well here. So we're not defining just the presence check and the length. We're defining the format check as well. So you can cut this and paste that here as well. And so we can say length check. So presence check, length check, and format check. Yeah. So now we only have 3 things to paste. Now be careful, because this has the length here and here as well. Now the format is checked by this, and the presence is checked by is not null. Okay, so now we take a screenshot of this. So make sure that you've got this selected, the volunteer mobile, and we take the snipping tool and we show the whole thing up to there. This should be a good enough screenshot. Everything shows proper. We go to the documentation and we paste that there. Yeah. Now we've got now the value lookup, so make sure that they show a little bit separate. The value lookup or range check, we have 2 lookups, or a range check. We have a range check as well. It's totally up to us which of the 2 we choose. The range, just one. Yeah, it's asking only for one. So let's go to the, if I remember well, in the review we have a lookup somewhere here. There it is. So we need to go to the design view of this and basically click on the lookups field, and we have the lookup in district ID. That is a lookup. So you can enter either this new now remember that limit to list, that's very important here. Let's use a red pen. See this, if you don't have this here as yes, you will lose a point. So basically either that screenshot, but because it says value lookup or range check, let's move this a bit down. You could do either this, or you can use the range check, which is what we've done for in the review, what we've done for basically this here. In general, it's not a lookup, so it's this one here. So you can highlight that, and that's a range check, checking the range, yeah, between 0 and 4. So you could either do this, you have to remember now, let's make them a bit smaller so that they fit. Now you submit for the value lookup or range check, either this or that. It's totally up to you. Just one, yeah. Honestly, you will not get extra points if you do the other one. Just make sure that you're confident with the one that you're using. If you're more confident with this one, use this one. Table lookup. Now you have another lookup. Design view of this. Click on volunteer ID. There's the combo box. It says value list. So there we have it. Now take a screenshot of that. We can make this, so see this empty space here, that takes a lot of space. So basically you can put a bit down like that, You're not hiding anything. Just don't hide any fields, yeah? It's all empty space here. Now get this and basically, okay, remember that you've clicked on lookup and paste that there. Okay, so now that concludes activity 2. You see here that display your screenshots to show the design view of each of the tables, showing the structure, including the fields and data types. There you have it, these 4. Be careful, the convention that we said earlier, TBL in front of each table, see TBL, 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 and no spaces. The data types are correct, yeah? So you get full marks for this, and you'll probably get full marks for this as well. So you've got your validations. We said that present check, length check, so presence check is not null. Length check, the field size here, plus the numbers that we added here, 8. I've got a mistake here, by the way. This was from playing around, and we said that we're going to put field size 12 to experiment with some scenario. So the correct field size is 8, yeah? Remember this. So this should have been 8 here, not 12, yeah? In any case, that's not the way to correct it. Yeah, I'm just telling you, I'm just giving you a reminder. The value lookup or range check, if you feel more confident about your lookups, put the lookups. If you feel more confident about, let's say, the range check, which is this one, between 1 and 4, yeah? So they're not explaining to you, you have to use a lot your common sense with these. That concludes the activity. You probably get full points for this, and we will move from next week on to the next activity.